Hello, I am Vincent Black. Welcome to my multimedia presentation about video game violence. Over the last 50 years, people have blamed violent behavior on different hobbies and pastimes. They blame teen violence on rock and roll music, horror movies, casual drug use, role-playing games, Ouija boards, witchcraft, and most recently, video games. The loudest of these activists are religious and political groups. Ironically, many wars have been fought over religious and political beliefs, but no war has been attributed to video games. Computers, for a long time, have been deemed evil. For example, in this clip of Star Trek, Captain Kirk finds a peaceful society running wars by a computer.
It was a vicious attack, extremely destructive. Fortunately, our defenses are firming, but our casualties are high, very high.
Sir, I have been in contact with my ship, which has had this entire planet under surveillance. All during this so-called attack of yours, we have been monitoring you. There's been no attack. No explosions, no radiations, no disturbances whatsoever. If this is some sort of game you're playing...
This is no game, Captain.
Computers, Captain. They fight their war with computers, totally.
Yes, of course.
Computers don't kill 500,000 people.
Circuit is now locked. Destroy this one, and they'll all go.
Good. Get them out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. Please, please. You realize what you have done?
Yes, I do.
I've given you back the horrors of war. The Vendicans will now assume that you've broken your agreement and that you're preparing to wage real war with real weapons. They'll want to do the same. Only the next attack they launch will do a lot more than just count up numbers on a computer. They'll destroy your cities, devastate your planet. You, of course, will want to retaliate. If I were you, I'd start making bombs. Yes, Councilman, you have a real war on your hands. You can either wage it with real weapons, or you might consider an alternative. Put an end to it. Make peace.
There can be no peace. Don't you see? We've admitted it to ourselves. We're a killer species. It's instinctive. It's the same with you. Your General Order 24.
All right. It's instinctive. The instinct can be fought. We're human beings with the blood of a million savage years on our hands. But we can stop it. We can admit that we're killers, but we're not going to kill today. That's all it takes. Knowing that we're not going to kill today.
Many of those episodes feature Captain Kirk destroying machines and computers that did the task of man or assisted society. Some people are under the false belief that extremely violent games teach teens violent behavior and aggression.
So I was online with 7 others last night and killed 6 of those lame noobs.
My mom doesn't allow violent video games in our home.
Yeah, your mom can't afford any video games.
She bought me Pretty Pony last week.
Maybe if you get online I can kill your pony. Whatever. I will smell you guys later.
Aggression can be seen in anyone when a task seems unreachable. Even a non-violent game can cause a player to have temporary bouts of aggression without violent behavior.
Come on, pony, jump. Jump. No, don't die. This is really getting me angry.
When such a hard task is accomplished, the player is rewarded with a sense of achievement. The truth is our violent behavior is directly linked to how we deal with our social environment and how people around us affect our behavior.
What the hell's this? What, that? Look, I know it's dress. What the hell's it for? You think I'm just gonna let you out of here wearing that?
What are you idiot? You're wrecking it.
I'm an idiot, am I?
What's got into you?
You think I don't know what you're up to?
Stop it, what are you doing?
Who's gonna be there?
Who? I don't know what you mean. Please, just let go. Ah!
Stupid! No! Lying! Rat! Who is it? Who are you getting all dressed up for? Who the hell are you trying to impress?
People who are prone to bouts of depression and despair are more likely to become violent. At some point, the emotions build to a breaking point, and the person snaps. It leaves people to wonder what motivated them to such violence. The people who knew them best failed to see their failings and desired to blame the violence on an external source. Some people cannot distinguish between reality and fantasy. We have all heard stories about teens imitating everything from TV shows to video games. When the teens get hurt or hurt others attempting to do something they saw, the news media jump on the story, blaming the wrong source. These people, who are clinically insane prior to any external influences, are ripe for anything that comes along. One such man, John Hinckley, became so absorbed in a movie that he thought the actress Jodie Foster was in love with him. He shot President Reagan to prove his love. After the failed assassination, some people blame the content of the movie over the gunman's insanity. Others yet blame the handgun, and not obviously the mentally ill person. As you might remember, I stated that one of the outspoken activist groups against violent video games is religion. The Baptists issued a statement that the Bible says this about video games in general.
Psalm 101:3. I will not set before my eyes anything that is worthless. Psalm 119:37. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word.
They summed up with saying,
God put this verse here for a reason, and Satan has put video games, television, radios, and much more to distract you and to keep you busy, to keep you away from the real reason we are here.
The Baptist Church has produced both violent video games and horror movies. Bible Man, the video game, has a Christian superhero brandishing a lightsaber and shooting God's enemies. Many years ago, in 1959, the church hired director Ed Wood to film Plan 9 from Outer Space, a science fiction horror movie. The movie shown aliens animated the dead to take over the Earth.
Over.
Holy mackerel.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble?
Did you hear anything?
I thought it did.
Don't like hearing noises, especially when there ain't supposed to be any.
Yeah, sort of spooky like.
The other group I spoke of is political. Jack Thompson is an American activist and disbarred lawyer in Florida. Thompson is known for his role as an anti-video game activist, particularly against violence and sex in video games. Mr. Thompson is now recently a joke.
Someone you know been seriously injured or killed? Blame the game. Have you been hurt on the job and need cash now? Blame the game. Mr. Thompson can get you the money you deserve from the evil video game companies who are no doubt responsible for virtually everything that goes wrong. Don't compromise. Blame the game.
In October 2006, Thompson sent a letter to Midway Games demanding they stop selling Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Jack was claiming that the game was illegally profiting on his likeness, since gamers could use the Creative Fighter option to make a character who looked like Jack Thompson.
He'll go after those rich video game companies and fight for your right to huge piles of money. Don't wait. Call today. And no matter what happens, remember, always blame the game.
Midway did not respond to his letter. However, this does not stop others from using violent video games to boost their standing for office. In conclusion, this presentation was created using a video game that allows players to make actors of any likeness.
Hey Mr. Thompson, what's it like to be demented? Suing folks like Rockstar Games with claims that you've invented. Yes, it's true. Even went after Kotaku. Those guys own you. Hey Mr. Thompson, what kind of lawyer are you? Ever wonder why so many states want to disbar you? Such an ace. Dude, have you ever won a case? What a disgrace. Oh, please get some therapy. Oh, now you'll sue me. Oh, please get some therapy.